Pennsylvania, why you no cut your grass?
Good morning, everybody. We are on our way to Duncannon, and rain last night. We think we've maybe found our least favorite thing about our tent. So we got a little wet last night because the tent, when it starts to rain, it like cools it down. I'm pretty sure the fabric relaxes. So when you set it up, it's all nice and tight, but then it starts to rain and it kind of loosens up. So last night when it started raining, a lot of times I've been getting out and tightening it up because you can kind of noticeably tell that it's loose. But last night it looked like it was okay, so I didn't get out and tighten it. And as you can see, one side just basically like fell over and then dumped some water on the plastic. And then we had water between the plastic and the tent. And then it eventually kind of soaked through the bottom of the tent a little bit. So probably our least favorite thing now is just you got to get out and tighten the tent back up once it starts raining. It kind of defeats the purpose of being in the tent when it's raining. But I guess it's not the worst thing.
Today, we are transporters of all things seeds. And hopefully, these are not invasive seeds. But I'm sorry, Pennsylvania. They're coming for you. Alright, probably about 5 miles, 4 point something, 5 miles from Duncannon. And we met, well, Thomas and Camper met Craig back there on the incline before the view, ascend before the view. And I talked to him for just like a minute, just regular, hey, how's it going? Have a good hike kind of stuff. Then I talked to him for a while, but I guess he recognized both of them. And he did not recognize me. And so then he was like, oh, I didn't even recognize her. That's just all cool. He came out, he gave ice water bottles to Camper and Thomas, and gave Thomas another one to give to me when he caught up with me. So that was awesome. Craig is actually behind us right now hiking with Camper. They're kind of talking back there, so hopefully we can get like a picture or something with him. That would be really awesome. I'll try and do it up here at this view, but yeah, he offered if he was done with his other projects he's got to get done today, he offered to give us a ride to the grocery store to resupply. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully he can. If not, it's not that far away. He said it was just uphill, so we'd avoid walking uphill. So that's pretty nice of him. Either way, whether he can help us out there or not, it's so nice of him to offer and try. But yeah, so 5 miles from Duncannon. Burst and U-Haul are there. They are taking a 0. They got there yesterday. They do way bigger miles than we do. So but they're also, you know, not from the US, so they're here on a visa. So they have to kind of rush to get things done with all the COVID stuff that happened and having to take time off the trail because of that. So now they're having to put in bigger miles. But anyway, so they are taking a 0 day today after the miles they've done. And so we're excited to catch back up with them at kind of outdoorsy hostel. And U-Haul texted me and said they're doing tacos at noon. Unfortunately, we probably won't get there till 1. Which is a bummer. I love tacos. With beans instead of meat, though, you know. So, oh well. My mouth will just be watering up here while they're eating tacos. Alright, that's all. So, just thinking about how we met Krew back there. And I realized, I don't think we told you guys about, it's these darn Pennsylvania rocks. According to Gut Hooks, this is where the bad stuff is. But this is everything we've done before, so I don't think this is the bad stuff. Anyway. So anyway, I don't think we told you guys about Snappy, we met yesterday. Snappy is a photographer, well, he's a realtor and photographer, so he kind of combines the two and does a lot of real estate photography, but he also, you know, sells houses and photography separate from that. Anyway, we met him yesterday, and he's a really nice guy. He runs the Instagram page called the AT Hiker. So what he does is he just goes to different places on the trail and just kind of hangs around, waits for through hikers to come through, and then he asks to take their picture, and he, you know, asks a little bit about us and our kind of story, I guess. And then he posts about one hiker a day. So it's pretty cool. He only started this project last year. His pictures are really, really good. And it's like portrait pictures. And last year's hikers were colored photos. This year's hikers he's doing is black and white photos, and they're really cool. So definitely check that out. I can't wait to see the pictures that he took of us. The three of us, Camper, Tom's and I. So yeah, maybe we can get some permission from him to put those pictures in here whenever we see him, so you guys can see him too. But we'll definitely share it whenever we see it come up on Instagram, if it does. But yeah, Snappy, it's really good to meet you yesterday. We had fun talking with you and getting our pictures taken, so yeah, hopefully we'll see those cool photos soon. All right, we have made it to Duncannon. We just ran into the Kentucky Krew. If you guys remember the Kentucky Krew from an earlier video, that's Ain't Got One, Wet Foot, and so yeah, and they ended up bringing us some soda. So good. So just finished that. We're heading to kind of outdoorsy outfitter where they also have a hiker hostel we'll be staying. So we're almost there. Just went to 3B ice cream. What flavor did you get?
Mocha chocolate chip cookie dough something?
Mocha chocolate chip.
Mocha cookie.
Mocha cookie.
Yep.
Caramel pretzel. Pretzels are kind of weird because they're like chocolate coated, but they're also not really pretzel-y.
Mine is so good. It's got chocolate chips, or it's got cookie dough in it, and it's also got Oreos in it. So good.
Eliza, that sounds like something you would love. And we reunited with Burst and U-Haul, as you guys have seen in a couple of clips. And Camper, obviously. Oh yeah, just had a fun day around, right? And
heading out in the morning.
Yep, we're heading out in the morning. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to show you kind of outdoorsy. The hostel, it's pretty cool. It's like in the back room of the store. So it's super neat. But yeah, this is pretty much Duncannon right here. The street. And some more behind it, but like more that way, but anyway. Alright. That's it for today, probably. Should we do highs and lows? Or walking?
When we get back.
Or walking.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta think of one though, so you might as well stop.
Alright, guys. Time for the highs and lows.
Highs and lows. My high for the day was meeting Craig on the trail. Craig, thank you very much. He hung out with us, talked with us, walked with us, and then even came and picked us up later for a resupply. So really, really nice and very helpful. Craig, thanks again. My low for the day was waking up this morning. The bottom of our tent was wet. This tent just like relaxes in the rain, and you got to go and retighten everything. I don't know. It's like I tighten it as much as I can, where I don't feel like I'm gonna rip it at least. But then when it rains, it just loosens up somehow.
Alright, my highs and lows are exactly the same, so I'm not going to waste any time repeating. But I will say, yeah, it's not like the tent leaked or anything. Something on the tie outs got loosened, and the tent bent in down at the bottom. It's really hard to describe, but anyway, essentially all the water ran off our tent onto our plastic ground sheet and ran in between the plastic and the tent. So we're just trying to figure that out. But yeah, same highs and lows. I want to say thanks again to Craig. We're really glad we met you. We know you're subscribed now, if you weren't already. Just giving you a hard time. But seriously, thank you. And we are definitely looking forward to whatever future AT adventures you have. And keeping in touch with you for sure, because we know your turn to hike is just around the corner, and we have no doubts that you're going to do it. So yeah, anyway, thanks again, Craig, and guess we'll see you guys later.
Adios.
Bye.